Stevie, a difficult day at the office, that one.
Yeah, we got what we deserved today, Fraser. We were second best all over the pitch. I thought we were lucky to be 0-0 at half time, if I'm being honest. And then the second half, I said that to my half time. The positive is we're still in the game, and we've now got to try and build on that. And we never get going today. Without the ball, I don't think we're close enough to people. And with the ball, I have one or two chances late on and one or two flashed across, but we never really made their keeper make a save. To be fair, Shea's not had a lot of saves to make either, but they've been the better team on the day without a shadow of a doubt.
Probably the first time all season that you can say that as well, that it's been a game where we didn't deserve to take anything.
Aye, that's what I said to them, and there's no many times I can say that, even when we've lost games or we've drew games. There's no many times I can say that we've no deserved to take something for the game, and I genuinely believe that. But today we were second best, both with and without the ball. I said that to them at half time. If we're not going to be really, really good with the ball today, because we weren't, and it didn't look like we were going to be good with the ball, then let's be the best team without the ball second half, and we weren't. We're second best for that as well. And the boys in there are the first to admit that they're disappointed, because they know that the standards we set last week, and we thoroughly, in my opinion, deserved to win the game last week, and we were good both with and without out of possession. But today we just weren't good enough way either. We won at Elgin with the ball, and without the balls we sat off them. They get too much space, too much time, and ultimately we come off second best from that.
When we talk about big moments in football, you think about 60 seconds before they get the opening goal, Dom has a chance, and maybe, I guess, if that goes in, it could be different.
Listen, it's a great move, and no too hard on Dom. I don't think Dom's done anything wrong. I think it's one of the ones he's got to hit it first time. He's hit it low and he's hit it hard, and the keeper's made a good save. He's made a really good save, and ultimately, if that goes in, then you've got something there to build on. But ultimately, I don't think we deserved anything for the game today. Fraser, it would have been hard on Elgin if we had taken anything for the game today. I thought they were far superior from start to finish, and I'm disappointed with the first goal we lost, because the centre backs walks through the centre of the area, and he's ran about 30-40 yards unchallenged, and I said that to them there. I says that we've got to go and engage with that so higher up the pitch, so much higher up the pitch, and if we do that, then it's all ifs and buts. But the reality is we were second best, and they scored, and then we huffed and puffed, we changed the shape, we tried to get back into it, and we had a couple of moments. The one I wasn't sure, I couldn't see where it was, where it was Morgie or Livy with a left foot shot, and it ricocheted back, and then they put it over the bar. But ultimately, it wasn't to be our day.
You're looking ahead, obviously a busy week this week, and a game being played on a Wednesday night in the KDM Evolution Trophy. How does that change preparations, and how do you prepare for that, knowing that you've then got a big league game just a couple of days later against Forfar?
Well, listen, I could say something on that. I don't think it should be the Wednesday. I think I'm disappointed with the authorities. It is the Wednesday. I think it's just a lack of respect for part-time clubs and part-time players, and what players do during the week away from football as well. But ultimately, we've been told we've got to play it, so we'll try and get ready for that. I'll give opportunity for players that have not been involved today and not been involved over the last few weeks to get game time, and then we'll come in on Thursday night and have a recovery session ahead of the Forfar game next Saturday.
In terms of injury wise, obviously Ali's still out, Theo's still out. What's the latest with those guys?
Ali's still out, Theo's out, McAvoy's out, so the three of them, particularly the first two, when you're behind in games, you're looking to obviously change it offensively, and we could do with the two back ASAP just to gauge that other option off the bench, because obviously we're playing with Tomo there as a 9, and Leighton McIntosh is probably the only natural 9 that we've got fit at this moment in time with McCormick and Roy out. But listen, that's not an excuse. That's not how we could beat the day. We could beat the day because we're second best all over the pitch, and we weren't good enough. But ultimately it'd be good to get them back sooner rather than later. But I think McCormick's going to be a wee while. I think McAvoy is a wee bit more hopeful, and Ali Roy I still think probably is a couple of weeks away.